Hey everyone, welcome to UFO Defense, XCOM, the original XCOM. This is the game that ate so much of my life in the past. We are going to pick it up and play some of it. Figure that since I'm doing a Let's Play of the remake, might as well go back to the old classic as well. So here we go, let's play it in English. We're going to start up a new game. UFO Enemy Unknown. We're going to play on experienced level because it's been over a decade since I played this game. Alright, so where do we want our new base? Let's set it, how about right here in good old USA? This is where I usually started my bases before. Down here kind of in the Midwest. And we are going to call it USA Prime. There we go. As you see, the clock is ticking. This is the geoscape. This right here is what in the old game you had the actual globe you were looking at as the meridian here moved around the Terminator line between daylight and sunlight, daylight and dark. And this is what in the new game is a actual holograph projection. So why don't we go take a look at our base. This is the standard base layout you start with every single time. You've got a hangar up here with a Sky Ranger. You've got your two interceptors down here. You've got a small radar system with a short-range radar. You got stores, you got an access lift, living quarters, a laboratory, and a workshop. Alright. I don't believe we have anything we can research right now. Nope. We do have 10 scientists available. We can have up to 50. For that one laboratory. Don't think we got anything we can manufacture yet either. Nope, no new production. So we're going to have to find some stuff that we can actually research and then build. Let's see, build facilities. So you do not have to research alien containment. You can actually build it from the beginning here. But we are going to hold off on that right at the moment. One thing we might do, let's take a look at our soldiers. You start off with 8. They're all rookies. They're all assigned to Sky Ranger 1. You click on them. See, they all have the rookie up here. Each one has a number of stats. You have time units. This is how you move in the game. It's kind of simplified in the new UFO, the new XCOM, where you can move, or you can shoot, or you can move twice, or you can dash, and everybody, depending on their time units, has a different amount. So it's kind of just hidden from you, but it's still, you'll notice every trooper can move different amounts. Well, this is why it's so. You have the time units. Stamina tells you how much you can run, how much you can like throw stuff and all before you get tired. Your health, of course, is your hit points. This is your bravery. This is how much that keeps from panicking. Reaction gives you a good indication of whether they get to shoot first in a surprise type situation like opportunity fire. Then you have your firing accuracy, your throwing accuracy, and your strength. This is an important stat for picking out which crews are going to carry your big heavy weapons. So the higher strength for that, the better, but not only do you want high strength, you also want high bravery, and you want high fire accuracy. Like, this is a good one. Decent accuracy, 60 bravery, nice time units, good strength. So I'm going to look through my troopers here, see what we're going to do, and we will return here in just a minute. Alright, here we are. We've got the rookies set up. Our soldier list is complete. We've got them renamed. We've got Dwindon. We've got Brandeville. We got Cage. We got Kiverson. We got Godot Gamier. We got Juan Wolf, John Lee, and Gnarlo. My favorite YouTubers that I always catch. So there we go. And that's where we'll get started. And there goes my phone. So we'll be right back. Alright, so here we are back at the USA Prime. One other thing we want to do is we want to go to Sell and Sack. Let's take a look at our equipment and stuff. Definitely want to keep all our people, avalanche launchers, stingrays, etc., cannons. Now, as you see here in the original game, your market is a little bit less of a black market in that you can keep and sell anything. You don't have to go onto the, as they say, the gray market. You can sell your equipment as well. It doesn't just have to be entirely the alien residue and bodies and that sort of thing. So I don't see anything we want to get rid of right at the moment, so we will cancel out of there. I think we've got things pretty well set up. Let's recruit a few more soldiers. You never can have enough. Let's get 4 more soldiers. I'd like to recruit some more scientists and some more engineers. Okay, that's a pretty good there. What else can we buy? Tanks, the cannons. I think we're okay there right now. Ooh, electro flares. Do I have any electro flares? Let's see. Sell and sack. No, I don't. Don't have any electro flares, so let's buy some. That would be a good thing to do. Like to have about 10 of those. Very good. And so you don't have to research the stun rods either. You can already get started with those as well. We're not going to carry them in this first mission, but we may carry them later on. Let's see what we got coming. Nothing right now. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go back to the geoscape and let's crank up the time zone. Got a very small UFO, okay? Our first mission here. Center on it, it automatically changes to 5 seconds. Whoops, not where I wanted to go. Let's go to intercept. Let's send the interceptor out. Send it after the UFO. Yes. Go get them, boys. Come on. And I bet we're going to lose him. Yep, he's going to get out of base. I'm going to send him to the last known UFO position just in case the guy circles back around. I doubt it's going to happen. Okay, go ahead and patrol. He is not, yep, he is not going to reappear. So let's let him return back to base. We got our electro flares. Looks like we did not. Wondering whether or not we hired those soldiers or not. I begin to think that we didn't. That's okay. We got the equipment, and that's the important part. So just... oh, we did. Okay, we did hire them. 5, and 4 more people. Very good. So now at this point, it's just what you think. We just keep going until we get another UFO. Let's go and intercept it. Boom. Okay, let's see if we can't get the second UFO here. And there we go. Let's attack it aggressively. The UFO is crash landed. Awesome. It looks like we've got a place. It looks like it landed on the ground. So we go to the interceptor. We are going to send the Sky Ranger. Select destination. The crash site. And I'm hoping we actually have people on board it. That would be nice. Alright. So you see, we have to eliminate or neutralize all the enemy at the crash site and come back with as many artifacts and corpses and all as we can. So let us accept that mission. Alright, Dwindon. I forgot to give them any, let's go ahead and give him a pistol. Stick it in his belt. I forgot to give them any the electro flares. After you buy them, you actually have to put them on the ship, don't you? Okay, I know I want Kibersan to be my heavy weapons guy. So he is going to take the heavy cannon and all the rounds for it. What is Kibersan carrying? He has got this and this. And he should have this and these. Okay, and Cage, not Cage, John Lee is going to get the rifle. Alright, and there we go. I think that is all that we're going to be able to load in right now. Hopefully this isn't going to be too difficult to combat. And there we go. Alright. I have managed to slide myself right off the map. Let's click there. There we are. It looks like we are in a corner of the map here. It looks like we have landed in the northeast corner. So we'll go from there and get this combat started. Alright, we're back. I accidentally clicked. This is actually the second turn, as I was looking for this button here, the options button, to save at the beginning of this battle, and I ended up hitting this button, which was in turn. So that's where we are right now. As you see here on the geoscape, it's kind of like on the battle screen, it's kind of like on the new game where you can go up and down levels. You can do the same thing here. You can go to ground level, you can go to the inner part of the Sky Ranger, you can go to the top of the Sky Ranger. Okay, so what is unlike the other game though is that you actually have to move your troops out of the Sky Ranger. What we're going to do is I am going to make sure that I give them enough. Down here is where you save units, save time units. I want to make sure that I give them enough so that they can crouch. This right here is save enough for auto fire. That is save enough for aimed fire, and that's save enough for snap fire, I believe, is how that works. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to save enough for Snapfire, which is basically like the Overwatch. So let's choose this guy. Brandeville. Brandeville, let's see if you can move on out here, my friend. I want you to come right here. Alright. 50 points still. You see, to snapshot is going to take 14 units. So he has got 14 units that he can play with. And plus we got to save enough to crouch as well. He's got a bunch of time units though. I'm going to move him one more space forward just to get him up in this tree line. Then he is going to crouch. That gives you defensive cover, plus it allows you to, I believe it gives a bonus to your aim. Okay, so now to the next trooper. Next one up is Dwindon. Dwindon, come on out. You're going to move toward the front of the ship here. Move him on up right here. Is that enough to crouch? Yes, takes 4 points to crouch or stand, so he has got just enough. Because his snapshot takes 13. Alright. And now we're just going to continue moving people out of the Sky Ranger. Next up is Kiba-san. Snapshot with his weapon is 17 points. That should be just enough. Yes, get him crouched down. Cage, you come out and you team up with Dwindon here. Hate it when that happens. Make sure you're on the right level. That's enough. There we go. Godot Gamier, come out as well. See if I can control you a little better than I did with Cage there. One more step forward and crouch. Juan Wolf. Just like in the other XCOM game, you want to use cover when you can. Try and get them behind wheels, get them behind stumps, anything you can to give them cover. Okay, Gnarlo. Gnarlo. Why is Gnarlo armed with a pistol? Gnarlo, you're always finding some way to shirk doing anything, aren't you? Get out of doing any work. Also in this game you have to do facing. As you see, when I right click, he turns facing. And you're facing, you only can see in like a 90-degree angle in front of you, so it's very important to have them facing in the direction you want them to be. And last step is John Lee. Have everybody out of the Sky Ranger. There as I can. Oop, that was a little bit too far. Fortunately, just enough for a snapshot. Alright, so everyone's out of the Sky Ranger. Hopefully no one's got any grenades. There shouldn't be anything like that this early in the game, this early in the combat. So let's go on to the next round and let the aliens move. Oops. Alright! We got one hit in on the sectoid there. Awesome! Alright, so we know there's sectoids down in this direction. There he is. Somebody has to have a bean on that guy. Can you see him? Yes, you can. And what are your chances to hit him? He has an 86% chance with an aimed shot. It's going to take 48 time units though. Let's see if he can get him. And one sectoid down. Awesome. Way to go, Juan. Let's center back in on him again. 12 units. That is not enough to get a snapshot or anything off, so let's get you behind some cover here. It's not going to be enough to move, so duck back down. Way to go. Good going, Juan. Bran, let's see if you can do as well. Oh, you see somebody too. Who do you see? That guy. Okay. Alright, let's duck you down. And what can you do? Can you do a snapshot? You'll have to do a snap. Not enough points for an aimed. Get that bugger. Wow. Alright, Bran. Good shooting, Tex. Alright, we'll leave you right where you are. Not what I meant to do. Okay, who's up? Kiber-san. We know there are aliens in the woods in this direction. How much does it take? And 17 for a snapshot. That's good. Okay. Alright, Gnarlo. Get up here and do something. Me for an aim shot. 18. Looks like you get to be the scout. Your weapon takes the least amount. So let's get you up here where you can take an aim shot if you need to. Let's see what the map's looking like. There, right there. Okay, we got 2 dead alien bodies. Right here's where the ship is. So back over to our troops. What we got? Alright, Juan, you've done your part. Dwindon, time to cowboy up. Let's get moving toward that ship. $13 for a snapshot. I think you can go one more. There we go. Just enough. Godot. Same for you. His is either going to be 13 or 14 for a snapshot, I'm sure. So I want to make sure I leave enough for him to squat down. John Lee, you're up next. Get you up here by the wheels. Essentially, it seems to be about 4 points per step that you take up as well. Let's get you back up here under the undercarriage as well. Alright. How's the map looking? You can see a little bit more of the ship down here, as you see. And just like the other, it has a roof on it as well. See any obvious holes over here. There is some smoke, so it's taken some damage, but nothing too bad so far. Alright, let's get over here where we can keep an eye on what happens to our troops this round. And it's time for Alien to take their turn. Oh, that's it! Wow, okay. 2 aliens killed. We didn't even have to go in the ship. So got 4 corpses, and we picked up 11 alien artifacts and 8 alloys. Fantastic. Alright, we got a rating of okay. Okay, my butt. 2 promotions. Brandeville has got a sergeant, and Juan Wolf has made it to sergeant as well. Awesome. Alright, so they will return to base. And while they are returning to base, we are going to save the game. We will call it First Success. Alright, so I think that's where we're going to drop it for now, and next time we will pick up from there. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and we got another episode of the new XCOM coming up as well, so we'll see you then.